Bakker, the naturopath. Thanks for coming back. Question has been asked, what are my thoughts on gastric surgery? It's pretty drastic to get gastric, isn't it? I mean, when you've got to resort to the point where you need surgery to stop you from putting on weight, it's pretty bad. I've been working with patients for a long time, as you're aware, and I've had several of my patients actually have the surgery, you know, the lap band surgery with a little band around the top of the stomach. I've also had some patients who've had the stomach made smaller, which I find not really good at all to do. But let me tell you something. The interesting part is, in two particular cases, it was an outstanding thing that happened to the patient. One patient was so big, so obese, that even walking to my clinic, she'd had very sore knees, her blood pressure was severely elevated. She was in her late 40s and she was near death. So doctor sent her to me, her medical doctor said, have a chat with this lady, see what you can do. And I said one thing, you need to get gastric surgery. When you get to that point, you know, where all doors are closed and you're basically gone down a one-way path, you haven't got any options left. So in extreme cases, like in this particular lady's case, I was very pleased that she had it done. Now what completely blew me away was when the patient came back many months after the operation. I didn't even recognize the patient. And she quickly pulled open a handbag and she showed me a photo where she actually did a parachute jump out of a plane. And that really blew me away, that she did that. But not only that, she went further. She did a bungee jump. So she jumped off a bridge to sort of celebrate her weight loss. Now this poor lady got quite scared because she was driving with her husband in a car over a small narrow bridge and he had a heart attack and he died. So she had to, there goes my water again. She had to push him off the steering wheel, otherwise the car would have crashed. And that was a wake-up call because they were both very big people. So she went to the doctor. And the doctor was really freaked out when he saw that she had diabetes out of control, blood pressure out of control. She was a very sick person. And I gave her a stern talking to and said, look, forget the weight loss programs. Complete waste of time. It's not going to work for you. Gym, I mean, you can't even walk from your car to my front door. You need some drastic measures here. And I knew a surgeon involved in this procedure. It was a fantastic outcome for this patient. You know, fairy tales can come true for some people, you know. But the problem also with this woman is she lost that much fat that she had massive amounts of skin hanging everywhere, requiring multiple operations to remedy that. But the operation saved her life, essentially. Is it a fix for many people? No, it's not. I really don't think gastric surgery is an option for 95% of people. But for 5% of people, I think it's definitely something they need to think about, they should go for. Many surgeons are pushing for this now because they're obviously making 25 grand or something out of the operation. But it's not really a fix-all for a person who's overweight. Obviously, it's not fixing the causes of the obesity. It's just fixing the end result. But in this particular lady's case, it was a permanent fix. So when you get to that point where you're at death's door and you've got no options left, it is certainly a really good option to do. And this is why I like medical science and surgery, because it can offer these kind of things to people. So medicine's fantastic, but it's not fantastic when you go there with a cough and cold and get, you know, a whole bucket load of antibiotics. That's not really a great idea. But in this particular case, it was highly successful for this patient. So should you go for gastric surgery? Look at your situation and see how severe it is. Okay? Are all avenues shut for you? Is it impossible for you to lose weight? Are you physically at such a point where you can't exercise anymore? It may be an option for you. But let me tell you, don't go for the operation where the stomach is made smaller. The little band, the lap band one that they put around the esophagus, I believe, or at the top of the stomach to make it smaller, the entrance, is reversible. So stomach stapling, I think it's called, is the other operation. So check with the doctor if you're going to get it done, because some gastric surgery is reversible, others is irreversible. The reversible one is the sensible one to go for, in my opinion, for most people. But in other cases, of course, it's gonna, you're gonna have to go with what the surgeon does. So, but check it out anyway. It may be an option for you, but I believe in 95% of cases it's not an option. There are other options certainly out there for people, who need to lose weight, seriously lose weight. All right. Thanks for the question. Don't forget to click on the link below for my 17-page free Candida shopping report. Thank you.